There we go, my clock's ticked over, and it's time to start. Good evening, sing-alongers. Welcome to Carradine's Cockney Sing-Along here on Facebook on a Thursday evening. Hope you're well. We're going to start with a little bit of jolly good company. This is for Ed Shamwana, whose birthday it was last Tuesday. Ed, this is for you. A little Raymond Wallace tune from 1931, but I remember a recording of the wonderful Leslie Saroni singing it. It goes... Well, the verse goes like this. Hello, ain't you looking well? Hello, ain't you looking swell? Upon my soul, I'm mighty glad to see you, happier than I can tell. Here we are again, happy as can be, all good pals and jolly good company, strolling round the town, out upon a spree. All good pals and jolly good company. Never mind the weather, never mind the rain. Now we're all together, whoops, there goes again. La-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-di-dee. All good pals and jolly good company. You've picked it up, haven't you? We can try the chorus one more time, all together. Here we go. Oh, 1, 2. Here we are again, happy as can be. All good pals and jolly good company, strolling round the town, out upon the spree. All good pals and jolly good company. Never mind the weather, never mind the rain. Now we're all together, whoop she goes again. La-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-di-dee. All good pals and jolly good company. There we go, indeed, all good pals. Here we are at Carradine's Cockney Sing-Along, all the wonderful sing-alongers who are joining in this evening. Do me a favour, click on the share link below this video now, or tag someone in this video in the comments to encourage them along to this wonderful live stream this evening. Hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. As usual, my beautiful wife Faye is working in the comments. Hello, Faye, how are you?
Good evening. I'm very well, thank you.
Brilliant. We've all bit calmed down. A few kind of little stressful kind of messages and stuff going forward. Just trying to get everyone logged in this evening before we started. But Faye, have you got anything coming in over there?
Only that apparently it's International Dance Day today.
Dance Day?
Virginia L tells us.
There's not enough room for me to do my fouette turns, I'm afraid, so sorry. International Dance Day. Congratulations and happy Dance Day to all you dancers out there. I can't dance, so Faye can.
No, you can.
I can.
Just not brilliantly.
Move a bit. There we go. Move a bit. There we go. Well, we're going to continue on. We've got so many requests in this evening. I'm not sure who requested this one. I'm not sure it's a request. I think I probably chose it. This was, I'll explain why I thought of this one. But, this kind of sums up everything. I'd like to build the world a home and furnish it with love all together. Grow apple trees and honey bees. The snow white turtle doves have a banana. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once all standing hand in hand and hear them echo through the hills for peace throughout the land. That's the song I hear. Let the world sing today. A song of peace that echoes on and never goes away. Put your hand in my hand, let's begin today. Do you know this mid-late? Put your hand in my hand, help me find the way. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect. You've never heard that mid-late before, have you? I'd like to hold me neither in my arms and keep it company. I like to see the world for once all standing hand in hand and hear them echo through the hills for peace throughout the land. There we go. that mid-late of I'd like to teach the world to sing that? No, but I've never heard that before.
I've never heard that either.
Me neither. There we go.
Did you just make it up?
No, it's here on the sheet music, and I found a recording of Leia Salonga doing it. I don't think it's in it now because, of course, the reason why I did that one that was a commercial, wasn't it? That one.
Yeah, but what for?
Wasn't it? Oh, wasn't it? I want to say was it Coke?
Ooh,
Was it a Coke commercial?
Could be.
I can't remember. If you know, pop it in the comments. What was I'd like to teach the world to sing an advert theme tune for? But the reason why I did that one was because we had a request in from Alex Brunk over there in the States. Hi, Alex. For a suggestion for a song to sing this evening, particularly. Because, of course, May Day coming up. May Day is... What day is May Day? Saturday. Is that right? May Day is Saturday? I'm completely lost. Yes, May Day is Saturday. 1st of May. It is International Workers' Day, or Labour Day, of course, in the United States. And he was suggesting that we sing a song called Union Label. Now, any of you in the States may recognise this. Those of you anywhere else around the world might go, I have no idea what this is. But you're going to learn a song this evening. Union Label. This was written in the 1970s, mid-1970s, as a little kind of jingle to encourage people to buy American-made clothes. The Union Label. So this is in your songbooks. I have no idea what page it's on, but it is in there.
It's on page 2.
Page 2. And it goes like this. So Alex Brunk's recommendation. It's quite a little catchy tune, actually. It goes like this. Look for the Union Label when you are buying a coat, dress or blouse. Remember somewhere our union sewing, our wages going to feed the kids and run the house. We work hard, but who's complaining? Thanks to the ILG, we're paying our way. So always look for the Union Label. It says we're able to make it in the USA. There we go. Give it a try. Here we go. Look for the Union Label when you are buying a coat, dress or blouse. Remember somewhere our union sewing, our wages going to feed the kids and run the house. We work hard, but who's complaining? Thanks to the ILG, we're paying our way. So always look for the Union Label. It says we're able to make it in the USA. There we go. Union Label there for Alex Brunk. A wonderful union song from the States. Thinking of you guys having Labour Day and International Workers' Day on May the 1st. And, of course, May Day celebrations in this country. Though no maypole dancing, because you can't be social distance with that, can you? Faye?
No. Apparently, according to all the knowledgeable people, it was the Coca-Cola.
It was. There we go.
I'd like to buy the world a Coke.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
So...
There we go. Well, in which case, if you've got any suggestions for TV advert themes we like. Actually, I was trawling the YouTubes earlier on, and I came up with one of my favourites from 1980. Actually, now, it's interesting. There were 3 different versions. And they changed the lyrics, and there's even a new version of this. The Bird's Eye Potato Waffle song. Remember this one? Bird's Eye Potato Waffles, they're waffly versatile. They go with beans, bangers, bacon, burgers, fish fingers, eggs in, eggs on, gammon, steak, chops, grill 'em, bake 'em, fry 'em, eat 'em. Bird's Eye Potato Waffles, they're waffly versatile. Haha, there we go. But they changed it, and the new version is played on the ukulele, and they don't fry them. They don't fry them anymore. Obviously healthy conscious. Just grill them or bake them. Don't fry them and eat them. So there we go. A little bit of the Bird's Eye Potato Waffle song. But I digress. If you've got any advert suggestions, lovely advert themes you like, then things like John Collier, the window to watch, or a finger of fudge is just enough to give the kids a treat. I mean, they don't write them like they used to, do they? Yes, there's probably a reason for that. So, there we go. Well, May the 1st coming up. May Day celebrations in this country, unfortunately, put on hold. But don't forget, we have got released. Some of you may have seen my behind-the-scenes video for a little YouTube collaboration I've done with the wonderful Patricia Hammond and Matt Redman that we filmed the other week. And that goes live not on May Day. It goes live on Bank Holiday Monday, the 3rd of May. Watch out for that going live on YouTube. I shall post the video on the Carradine's Cockney sing-along page anyway. 2 sing-along songs, a little collaboration. One of them is a 1945 waltzy sing-along classic, and the other one is a little bit of Gilbert and Sullivan for any Gilbert and Sullivan fans out there. So stay tuned, keep an eye on that for Monday, releasing that wonderful collaboration. But if you fancy a little bit of a teaser and see a little bit of behind the scenes, and you get to see a bit of our bathroom downstairs actually as well, you can watch that video on my YouTube now. So, what else have we got? Lots of requests, as I said, coming in this evening. One from one of our regulars, Jane Walton. Hello, a wave to Jane out there. Hi, Jane. Thanks for watching. She said she's requested this song. I was trying to remember the words to sing it to Rosie, her granddaughter. And she said my late mother used to sing it to me when I was 3. To my 3 when they were little. So my late mother used to sing it to my 3 when they were little, but that was quite a while ago. So this one is a nice cup of tea in the morning, and I'm going to dedicate this one to Andrew, and Faye will explain how about that in just one moment. You've got the lyrics for this in the songbook. You know this one. I like a nice cup of tea in the morning, for to start the day, you see. And at 11:30, well, my idea of heaven is a nice cup of tea and a banana. I like a nice cup of tea with my dinner, and a nice cup of tea with my tea. And when it's time for bed, there's a lot to be said for a nice cup of tea. One more time then, all together. I like a nice cup of tea in the morning, for to start the day, you see. And at 11:30, well, my idea of heaven is a nice cup of tea and a banana. Nice cup of tea with my dinner, and a nice cup of tea with my tea. And when it's time for bed, there's a lot to be said for a nice cup of tea. Hey, there we go. Thank you, Jane, for that lovely suggestion. Hopefully those lyrics now you can teach to Rosie, your granddaughter. Faye, explain to us why I dedicated that one to Andrew.
Yeah, so this week, Andrew has taken to making us each a cup of tea to have in bed. Every morning. So Andrew has learnt how to make a cup of tea, and makes a very good cuppa, actually. So, yes, we're very grateful. Thank you, Andrew, for that. Much appreciated. Though we're doing COVID tests tomorrow, aren't we? So we can't have them. Oh, no, we said we do them on Mondays and Thursdays. Oh, okay. We've got to do one on next Monday. Anyway, we'll talk this. We'll sort out the domestics. We'll sort out the family logistics. There we go. Another time. So lots of birthdays in this evening, as normal. Of course, Ed Shamwara. Hi, Ed, one of our regular sing-alongers. Happy birthday to you. And that first song, Jolly Good Company, dedicated to you. Also Jolly Good Company reminds me of the Heidi High tour I did. And I was reminded this morning on Twitter that it's 5 years since we lost the wonderful Barry Howard. Barry Howard, who played Barry Stuart Hargreaves, the ballroom dancer, one of the ballroom dancers in Heidi High. And I had the great pleasure of working with Barry on the tour of Heidi High and 2 tours of Scrooge the Musical. Many, many splendid outings and slap-up meals out. And a very funny story. I can't actually use the words that Barry used, but when we were in York for the day, we were in York for the week, and on the Friday, Stuart Pedler, the MD, Richard Atkinson, one of the keyboard players, Barry and I were all in a car. We were driving to Revo Abbey, beautiful Revo Abbey, but we hadn't checked ahead, and we arrived, and it was closed. We'd done all this trip out to Revo Abbey, and yes, Barry's words were something like, "Grab me a monk. They can't close it. It's an abbey." Yes, he wasn't very happy. So there we go. The wonderful Barry Howard. But that reminds me of, because we did Jolly Good Company, waving handkerchiefs and all that on the tour of Heidi High. So there we go. Jolly Good Company for Ed Shamwar. Happy birthday to you. Another regular sing-along. Gary Hallett. Happy birthday to you, Gary. Giving you a wave up there in North Tunbridge. Request from your wife, not only from your wife, Rachel, but also from your friends, Helen and Steve Thorpe. Now, they did request, Helen and Steve did request a little bit of 47 Ginger-Headed Sailors, but we did do that a couple of weeks ago, so I'm afraid we're not going to have that. But
I have put together a large nautical medley for you for Captain Gary, an avid sailor. Gary, this goes out to you, a whole nautical medley for your birthday. So, Faye, what page is it in the songbooks?
4.
Page 4 in your songbooks. Here we go, everybody. For any of your gang show fans, you might like the first one as well. Oh, if I get it right. All hands aboard, boys, all hands aboard, boys. The ship is calling for more. We're getting ready now for a steady pull away from the home shore. We're off to find adventure anyhow, because we know that now. All together, we're riding along on the crest of a wave, and the sun is in the sky. All our eyes on the distant horizon, look out for passers-by. We'll do the hailing when other ships are out a sailing. We're riding along on the crest of a wave, and the world is ours. All the nice girls love a sailor. All the nice girls love a tar. For there's something about a sailor, well, you know what sailors are. Bright and breezy, free and easy. He's the lady's pride and joy. Falls in love with Kate or Jane, and he's off to sea again. Ship ahoy, ship ahoy. In the Navy, you can sail the 7 seas in the Navy. You can put your mind at ease in the Navy. Come on now, people, take a stand. That doesn't even rhyme. In the Navy, in the Navy. Come on, protect your motherland in the Navy. Come on and join your fellow man in the Navy. Come on now, people, take a stand in the Navy, in the Navy. Well, it works better with that kind of cha rather than a disco thing. We were sailing along, we're keeping sailing on Moonlight Bay. We could hear the voices ringing, they seemed to say, you were stolen my heart, now don't go away. As we sang love's old sweet song on Moonlight Bay. Well, I'd like to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Get you and keep you in my arms forevermore. Leave all your lovers weeping on a faraway shore. Out on the briny with a moon big and shiny, melting my heart of stone. I'd like to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. I am sailing, bit of Rod Stewart. I am sailing home again across the sea. I am sailing stormy waters to be near you, to be free. All together, arms in the air. I am flying, I am flying like a bird across the sky. I am flying, passing high clouds, to be with you, to be free. But this sea shanty's for you. Oh, what should we do with a drunken sailor? What should we do with a drunken sailor? What should we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises, early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in the longboat till he's sober, put him in the longboat till he's sober, early in the morning. All together, hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises, early in the morning. A little Scottish song for you. Over to the sea to sky, all together. Speed, bonny port, like a bird on the wing. Onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king over the sea to sky. Loud the winds howl, loud the waves roar, thunderclaps rend the air. Baffled our foes, standing by shore, follow they will not dare. Speed, bonny port, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king over the sea to sky. Oh, did we miss Michael rowed the boat ashore? I think we missed Michael rowed the boat ashore. Michael rowed the boat ashore. Hallelujah. Michael rowed the boat ashore. Hallelujah. Sister, help me to trim the sails. Hallelujah. Sister, help me to trim the sails. Hallelujah. How about a bit of the Beach Boys? We come out on the sloop John B, my grandfather and me. Around Nassau town we do roam. I'm not sure my lyrics are right. Well, I feel so broken, I wanna go home. All together. So hoist up the John B sail, see how the mainsail sets. Call for the captain ashore, let me go. Captain Gary, come and save me. Let me go home, I wanna go home. Oh, I feel so broken, I wanna go home. In a town where I was born lived a man who sailed to sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed unto the sun till we found a sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves in a yellow submarine. All together then, we all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. And our friends are all aboard, many more of them live next door, and the band begins to play. All together, we all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. And we live a life of ease, every one of us has all the cheese. Sky of blue, and so I couldn't resist, in a land of submarines. One last time, we all live in a yellow submarine. A can of baked beans, a can of baked beans. We all live in a can of baked beans, a can of baked beans, a can of baked beans. There we go, a little nautical medley. Happy birthday to you, Captain Gary of North Tunbridge. Happy birthday to you. Oh, I'm going to have a little sip of my tonic. Faye, have you got anything coming in over there?
Yeah, we had various other words for the yellow submarine. A tub of margarine.
Oh, yes, I like it.
Another one. So, yeah, there's... Oh, and there was a plea for you not to segue into My Heart Will Go On during that. And then lots of wonderful puns.
Maybe not. I've just realised I haven't got what I need in the right place on my set list, so do bear with me. Faye, have you got any other suggestions? Oh, is anyone talking about TV advert themes?
We have got some, yes.
Oh, go on, fire away there.
Right, so we've got Fairy liquid, hands that do dishes.
Hands that do dishes. What a great groom with dishes can feel soft as your face with mild green hairy liquid. There's a Shaggy Dog Story joke, isn't there, about mild green hairy lip squid. I'm gonna have to remember that one. It's a real dad joke, that one. So, fantastic. There we go.
Another one. Trio.
I want a trio and I want one now. Oh, that's like club, isn't it?
If you like
a light chocolate on a biscuit, join our club. Now, that also reminds me of, the Cocoa Pops advert. Rather have a bowl of Cocoa Pops. Now, the guy who wrote the theme tune for that, I'm assuming it's a guy, I don't know, it might have been a lady, whoever wrote the theme to that, got in the contract back in the day, back in the 80s when they wrote it, that tune had to appear in every commercial. So even if they use a different song, at some point in the commercial, that tune gets used. There was one where he plays it on like some pots and pans. And every time, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. I'm in the wrong business. I should be writing jingles.
It's like the Intel Core processor with the little...
Is that one that goes, just buy a Mac?
Something like that.
No, that's Intel. Is that Intel? No. Which one's the... Do.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yes.
We digress.
There
is one that I do have to shout out because it is one of your favourite, and that is the Milky Way theme tune.
The red car and the blue car had a race. All Red wanted to do was stuff his face. He eats everything he sees, from trucks to prickly trees. But smart old Blue, he chose the Milky Way. There's a longer middle section. Oh no, the bridge is gone. Old Red can't carry on. But smart old Blue, he drove the Milky Way. And
I have to say, sorry, Karen Spenler, but this is another of Tom's favourite. She said, please not the Toys R Us theme tune.
It's a magical place, we're on our way there. Toys and our billions all under one roof. It took me ages to realise it's... There's millions, says Jeffrey, all under one... There's millions, says Jeffrey, rather than there's millions of Jeffreys. I was like, why would there be millions of Jeffrey the giraffes? I don't know. We digress. The great advert theme tunes. Are there any others?
Shake and Back.
I worked with Jenny Logan, the shake and back lady. You do the shake and back and put the freshness back. Do the shake and back, put the freshness back. When your carpet smells fresh, the room does too. Every time you vacuum, remember what to do. You do. I watched too much TV as a kid. Andrew, listen to this. I watched too much TV as a kid.
Talking about the Cocoa Pops, I hear the jingle in every Cocoa Pop new album.
They do. All the way to the bank.
And one last one I'm going to chuck in there because I used to love it. Vitalite. Wake up in the morning wanting some breakfast.
What kind of thing can I spread on my bread? Oh, Vitalite. That's right. There we go. Yes, sir.
Lena said this has turned into like the after party.
It has a bit. Well, we're gonna drag it back to some sing-along classics. Huge shout out to Evelyn Elizabeth. Hi, Evelyn Elizabeth, from your daughter Vera. She's sending all of her best wishes and all of her love to you, and she's requested a little song for you. A little bit of On the Sunny Side of the Street. We all know this, don't we? Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet where to? To the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear that pitter-pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet all together on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade. I'm not afraid. Well, this rover crossed over. If I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Let's try that one more time, all together. Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doors. It's very Mrs. Mills, this one. Just direct your feet on the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear that pitter-pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade. I'm not afraid. this rover crossed over. If I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Yeah. There we go. For Evelyn as Elizabeth from your daughter Vera. The sunny side of the street. Well, how has the weather been? It tried to rain today, didn't it?
Not very warm.
Not very warm.
Apparently it's quite nice in California.
Oh, California. Here I come. If only we could. For a lovely bit of weather. And it's raining over the bank holiday weekend, isn't it?
Apparently so.
Rain all weekend. There we go. Well, I've been exerting myself, lugging. We took the fireplace out in the back room. Well, the carpenter took the fireplace out and I was labourer the other day, so my thighs really ache. But it was quite nice actually with the sun out, taking all the bricks and all the rubble and stuff out the back of the house. But yes, we're getting there with the building work. We are getting there indeed. And the new stud wall has gone up in the study downstairs, so. I'm not going to say we're close to moving again into another location downstairs. It's going to be a while yet. But yes, we're coming along in leaps and bounds. Huge shout out for another happy birthday to Daniel Gilliam. Daniel Gilliam, your 31st birthday yesterday. Another regular watcher of Carradine's Cockney Sing Along here. And Daniel is notorious for posing me with conundrums of music hall and old variety songs to sing. And he has stumped me with. I know of it. The first one he requested for his birthday was the song called the Bradshaw's Guide. It's a song about the wonderful Bradshaw's Railway Guide, a Victorian railway guide. Now, I've done my best to find it, but I can't find the sheet music. I don't have it in my collection, and I can't find any sources for it online at the moment without sending an email to the Music Hall Society to see whether they've got it in their archives or visiting in person the British Library. That's my only other solution. So at the moment, Daniel, I'm afraid I've got the lyrics for it, but I don't know the tune, so I'm going to have to put that one on hold for you. But he did request two other songs instead. The second one was this one, which actually I'm going to give a little blast of, because you might not know it. It's called Good Company. It's a Queen song from, was it Night at the Opera? Was that what the album was called? One Night. What was that? No. I'm getting it confused. But yeah, a Queen song, Good Company, written by Brian May. And it's got a little bit of a music hall feel. Have a listen to it. Take good care of what you've got, my father said to me, as he puffed his pipe and baby bee, he dandled on his knee. Don't fool with fools who turn away, just keep good company. Take care of those you call your own and keep good company. Quite a nice little jaunty little musical type song. There we go. Well, that's for Daniel Gilliam. But Daniel, your real request. Actually, also that one goes out. Let me get this right. Is a double request for Daniel's father, Mr. Ace Pepper, whose birthday was last week on the 21st. Mr. Ace Pepper, there we go. Happy birthday to you. But Daniel did say the option 3, if the Tom Stumper struck again, would at least the first verse and chorus of Oh Mr. Porter be possible, and if possible, sung by Faye. Faye, are you up for that?
I'll give it a go.
We'll give it a go. So,
can I just also say, this also goes out to Ian Ford's dad, who's listening in today, and he's an ex-railwayman, so...
Hey, there we go. How appropriate, Ian Ford's dad. There we go. This is Oh Mr. Porter with my beautiful wife, Faye, singing the verse. I'm joining on the chorus. It goes like this.
Lately I just spent a week with my old Aunt Brown. Came up to see the wondrous sights of famous London town. Just a week I had of it, all round the place we'd roam. Wasn't I sorry on the day I had to go back home? Worried about the packing, I arrived late at the station. Dropped my hat box in the mud, the things all fell about. Got my ticket, said goodbye. Right away the guard did cry, but I found the train wrong and I shouted out,
Oh, Mr. Porter, watch
shall I do?
I want to go to Birmingham, but they're taking me on to crew. Send me back to London as quickly as you can. Oh, Mr. Porter, what a silly girl. One more time. Oh, Mr. Porter, what shall I do? I want to go to Birmingham and they're taking me on to crew. Send me back to London as quickly as you can. Oh, Mr. Porter, what a silly girl I am. There we go. Daniel Gilliam, happy birthday to you. Hope you are doing very, very well. Oh, I can see you commenting there. Glad you enjoyed that. There we go. Another birthday of a regular singer. We've got so many birthdays and so many requests in this evening. It goes out to the wonderful Trix Randerson up there in Durham. Hi, Trix. Happy birthday to you. Your birthday was on Tuesday, the 27th. And Kitty sent me a message. Your beautiful wife said, last year you played Your Baby Has Gone Down the Plug Hole for Trix's birthday. And now the baby is significantly larger and more vocal, with a tendency to team up with her big brother to wreak havoc and drive us mad. But over the last year, you've introduced us to this little gem, and we've sung it in the house, and Stan's picked up on it. He likes the Weedin' and Seedin' song. Can you guess what it is yet? Well, after the last year with all the digging in the garden, hacking back hedges, removing trees and their stumps so that we could plant seeds, veg rather than petunias, this one felt appropriate. Happy birthday, Trix. Lots of love, Mummy and the little Randerfishes. There we go. Of course, it couldn't be anything but Tommy Cooper's classic, Don't Jump Off the Roof, Dad. There we go. We all know this. We sing this a lot here at Carradine's Cockney Sing-Along, but what a great sing-along song it is. So it goes like this. For you, Trix. Daddy came home from work tired. The boss had been driving him mad. The kids started fighting, the dog bit him too. His dinner was nothing but warmed over stew. I guess that is when he decided up to the rooftop he'd go. He was about to jump off when the kids started howling below. What did they howl? Don't jump off the roof, Dad. You'll make a hole in the yard. Mother's just planted petunias. The weeding and seeding was hard. If you must end it all, Dad, won't you please give us a break? Just take a walk to the park, Dad, and there you can jump in the lake. Ha! Mother soon heard the commotion. She rushed out to see what it was. And that's when she saw him perched there on the edge, ready to fall with the weight of a sledge. She let out a scream and yelled, "Sweetheart, don't do this terrible deed!" Then she got down on her knees and tearfully started to plead. All together then. Don't jump off the roof, Dad, you'll make a hole in the yard. Mother's just planted petunias. The weeding and seeding was hard. For you, Stan, there we go. If you must end it all, Dad, won't you please give us a break? Just take a walk to the park, Dad, and there you can jump in the lake. There we go, Trix. Happy birthday to you. Hopefully you had a fantastic birthday and it won't be long before we can, well, hopefully see you at Twinwood to raise a pint and celebrate your birthday. Faye, have you got anything coming in over there?
I have another birthday.
Go on, far away.
It is Anne Glaister's son-in-law Sebastian's birthday on the 1st of May. Anne has said, as Sebastian is French, she was like, any chance for a bit of Frère Jacques?
I thought you were going to suggest it, like La Vie en Rose or
No Regrets.
Frère Jacques,
go on, do some Edith Piaf.
Dormez-vous, soggy Lemontina, din dan don. What is it? Sonny Lemontina.
I don't know. I prefer
Soggy Semolina.
I prefer Edith Piaf.
Na 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 Rosa. Na 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 la 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 la. I wish you really learned the words. Oh Champs-Élysées, ba da 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 da. Oh Champs-Élysées. À soleil sous la pluie, à midi ou à minuit, il y a tout ce que vous voulez aux Champs-Élysées. That was the soundtrack of our holiday to France a few years ago. Going down to see Alison and Ken down there in the south of France. And taking the piano down, we did a sing-along down there. So many, many happy memories of driving in the van down to the south of France and singing Aux Champs-Élysées pretty much all the way. There we go. Well, now this is we've got wedding, starting on the wedding anniversaries. We also have a birthday and a wedding anniversary, a joint one here. This one goes out to the wonderful Joe Lawless in Coventry. Hi, Joe. Hope you are well. And your wonderful wife, Max. Your 65th birthday, my word, on Saturday. And Max sent me a message and said, you're now, of course, officially a retired barber. Now you've taken a step back and hopefully enjoying your retirement. And it was also your silver wedding anniversary on the same day. So Max sends birthday wishes, happy retirement, and anniversary love, of course, to you. So hopefully... it is your 65th birthday on Saturday, of course. So Max said you've got lots of preparations getting together for the weekend. So hopefully you're going to have a fantastic day. Congratulations to not only for your birthday, but your wedding anniversary as well. And I think pretty appropriate. A little bit of Get Me to the Church on Time, a little bit of My Fair Lady for you with your theatrical background. There we go. Here we go, Joe. I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Pull out the stopper, let's have a whopper, but get me to the church on time. I've gotta be there in the morning, spruced up and looking in my prime. Girls, come and kiss me, show how you miss me, but get me to the church on time. If I am dancing, roll up the floor. If I'm whistling, or wash me out the door. For I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Kick up a rumpus, but don't lose the compass. And get me to the church, get me to the church. For God's sake, get me to the church on time. There we go, Joe and Max. Happy wedding anniversary to you, and happy birthday to you, Joe. Hopefully you enjoy your retirement. And I think you've got a show on the go, haven't you? A show planned for later in the year. Joe writes fantastic scripts for pantos and comedy shows. So yes, shall have to share the information for any of you sing-alongers up in the Midlands who might fancy catching Joe's show later in the year. I'll pop that on the sing-alongers page. So actually, while we're there, of course, if you like what I do at Carradine's Cockney Sing-Along, don't forget you can. What? Oh God, what I used to say? You can like me on Facebook. You can tweet me on Twitter. You can pin me on Pinterest. You can add me on Instagram. You can do whatever anybody does to anybody on LinkedIn. I have no idea.
Somebody sent me a LinkedIn request.
Really?
They were trying to link with me.
Oh my word! Do you know them?
Yes.
Okay, that's all right then.
Take you on TikTok.
Oh no, I can't do TikTok yet. I'm not. Well, you can actually. You can follow me on TikTok. Though we've only got a couple of videos. I'm not. I'm not on Twitch yet either. I'm not on Twitch. Not on Twitch. Oh, I do have it on Twitch, but there we go. Well, at least said about that, the better. So, of course, and also, if you want to buy my CDs or merchandise, you can go to carradinescockneysingalong.co.uk. And, of course, if you fancy being generous and throwing some coins into my virtual tip jar, they will be gratefully received as well. We shall pass the hat virtually this evening. So, thank you very much to all of you watching and donating to the tip jar as well. That's much, much appreciated. I've got another wedding anniversary here. Gillian and Adrian Buckingham. Hello, Gillian and Adrian. Happy wedding anniversary to you. 45th wedding anniversary on May Day, the 1st of May. And Gillian and Adrian have a little story. They said, as a family, when our kids were young, we always sung bits from Oliver as our party piece. Oh, I would have liked to have been at those parties. Adrian did a pretty accurate impression of Ron Moody's Fagin. Oh, my word. The rest of us fitted in as required. I'm assuming playing all the other parts. So this one's for Gillian and Adrian. A little bit of a pick a pocket or two. I've put all the lyrics in. We probably won't do the whole lot. But here we go. In your songbooks, here we go. In this life, one thing counts. In the bank, large amounts. I'm afraid these don't grow on trees. You gotta pick a pocket or two. You've gotta pick a pocket or two. Boys, you've gotta pick a pocket or two. Large amounts don't grow on trees. You gotta pick a pocket or two. Why should we break our backs stupidly paying tax? Better get some untaxed income. You better pick a pocket or two. You've gotta pick a pocket or two. Boys, you've gotta pick a pocket or two. Why should we all break our backs? Better pick a pocket or two. Should we do one more verse? Robin Hood, what a crook, gave away what he took. Charity's fine, subscribe to mine. Get out and pick a pocket or two. You've got to pick a pocket or two. Boys, you've got to pick a pocket or two. Robin Hood was far too good. You gotta pick a pocket or two. Gillian and Adrian, happy wedding anniversary to you both. There we go. Faye, you got anything coming in over there?
I do. How do you fancy a little bit of an unplanned song?
Oh, go on. What we got?
It's Operation Season. Can't talk. Operation Season, it would seem. So, Leslie Hyde let us know that Amanda's had an up on her leg with 9 stitches, so she needs a bit of cheering up.
Oh, my word, Amanda.
And Trish it's got surgery on Tuesday, and she's asked for a bit of the biggest aspidistra in the world. If you can.
Oh, Gracie Fields. It's the biggest aspidistra in the world. Have I got it here? I don't know if I can remember the lyrics, but of Gracie Fields. Oh, I do. Oh, here we go. For years I've had an aspidistra in a flower pot on the whatnot near the hat stand in the hall. It didn't seem to grow till one day our brother Joe had a notion that he'd make it strong and tall. So he crossed it with an acorn from an oak tree and he planted it against the garden wall. It shot up like a rocket till it nearly touched the sky. It's the biggest aspidistra in the world. We couldn't see the top of it, it got so blooming high. It's the biggest aspidistra in the world. Then father had a skinful at his pub, the bunch of grapes. He doesn't go out fighting mad and getting into scrapes. You'll find him in his bearskin playing Tarzan of the Apes, up the biggest aspidistra in the world.
Oh, thank you. So that was going out to Amanda and
Trish. There we go. I'll learn that up properly and not do it in such an offensive northern accent. I still, it's one of those. It's like when you're singing George Formby. It's hard to do it without doing the northern accent. There we go.
You do it in an accent.
And it's all coming out now, isn't it? There we go. So, where are we going now? Oh, a little shout out to the wonderful Susanna Cater and Louise Henderson, sing-along regulars down there in sunny Southsea. It was lovely to catch up with them a couple of weekends ago on Hayling Island. I had a gig on Hayling Island for a Mill Ride, the live stream thing at Mill Ride, the Away Resorts, on the evening of Saturday 2 weeks ago. But managed to catch up with Susanna and Louise at a social distance on the beach there at Hayling Island, and we had a bit of a picnic. It was absolutely lovely. And Susanna's requested a song for us to celebrate the coming of summer and picnics on the beach, though I'm not entirely sure we'll be able to do that this weekend. But it was so lovely to meet you at Hayling Island. And it says, this song is for friendship, our sing-along family, sunshine, picnics, Colin the Caterpillar and Battenberg cake. There we go. You can't beat a bit of Colin the Caterpillar and a bit of Battenberg cake. And it goes like this. Everyone delights to spend the summer holiday down beside the side of the silvery sea. I'm no exception to the rule. In fact, if I'd my way, I'd reside by the side of the silvery sea. But when you're just a commoner garden working guy like me, a chance to see the sea is quite a novelty. I save up all the money I can while winter's grim and gay. Then off I run to have some fun where the balmy breezes play. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. Oh, I do like to stroll along the prum, where the brass band plays tiddly-pum. So just let me be beside the seaside. I'll be beside myself with glee. And there's lots of girls beside. I should like to be beside the seaside, beside the sea. Timothy went to Blackpool for the day last Eastertide to see what he could see at the side of the sea. Soon as he reached the station there, the first thing he espied was the wine lodge stud open invitingly. To quench his thirsty toddle inside and called out for a wine, which grew to 8 or 9 till his nose began to shine. Said he, what people see at the sea I'm sure I failed to see. So called the train back home again, and to his wife said he, oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. I do like to be beside the sea. Oh, I do like to stroll along the prom, where the brass bands play tiddly-pom-pom. So just let me be beside the seaside. I'll be beside myself with glee. And there's lots of girls beside. I should like to be beside the seaside, beside the sea. Hey, there we go. Out there to Susanna and Louise. Hope you are doing very well down there in sunny Southsea. And Susanna sent me some pictures. Actually, posted them on the sing-alongs page of the wonderful bandstand in Southsea. I do hope that I need to send some emails and see if I can get a gig down there, because that would be lovely to do a sing-along out on the bandstand there at Southsea. Beautiful, beautiful Southsea. So I've got a few more shout-outs. Shout out to Jean Cox. Jean Cox sends a shout-out to her friend Doreen, and hoping she's having a wonderful knees up this evening. So Doreen, giving you a wave and sending all the best wishes from Jean there. Faye, have you got any shout-outs there?
Not specific ones, no. I think I've covered them all. I do have a random bit of information.
Go on.
Not only is it International Dance Day, but apparently, according to Trix, it's International Art Deco Day.
I think it was yesterday, International Art Deco.
Which is slightly more your thing.
It is. Well, that D's not working very well. Sorry, just thinking of the Art Deco, a bit of Poirot. But there we go. Yeah. I'll have to have that keyboard looked at. There we go. There we go. Thank you. International Art Deco Day as well. There we go. Where are we going now? Oh, we've got a request from Jeremy Buck. Hello, Jeremy, one of our regulars. Now, Jeremy, many apologies. This request has been in for a while, I know, but I haven't got around to transcribing it, which I have done for you today. And Jeremy sent me a reminder of this the other day, and I thought we needed to get this one in. So I had to do a transcription of this one. This is a musical song made famous by the wonderful Lily Morris, a musical star in the kind of Edwardian era, and she kept performing until the 1930s. And she was captured on some wonderful clips on Pathé News, some wonderful Pathé clips of Lily Morris singing this. She was most famous, I suppose, for singing Why Am I Always the Bridesmaid, Never the Blushing Bride? You might know that musical song. But He's Only a Working Man. Now, you might recognise the tune for the chorus. This one was actually used by Charlie Drake as the theme tune for his sitcom, The Worker. And he sang a slightly different lyric to the chorus. But this is He's Only a Working Man, and this one goes out to Jeremy Buck. Thank you, Jeremy, for the suggestion for this one. It goes like this. For this one, you have to imagine I'm a housewife, okay? Can we do that? When you pick up your Sunday morning papers, it's nearly always trouble that you read. Man and wife always having strife, for separation each of them will plead. Now if the woman only used a little bit of tact, with happiness that always would be blessed. Do the same as I do and you'll never have a row. Believe me, my old man's one of the best. I wake him every morning when the clock strikes 8. I'm always punctual, never, never late, with a nice cup of tea and a little round of toast, the Sporting Life and the Winning Post. I make him nice and cosy, then I toddle off to work. I do the best I can, for I'm only doing what a woman should do, 'cause he's only a working man. Slightly dated view, this one, I think. I hurry home each day and cook him dinner, and give it to him nice and not in bed. It's nice to know when to work I go. He's always thinking of me, so he said. He lies in bed so patiently till I come home for tea. I couldn't have him vexed at any cost. If he backs a loser, never says an angry word, 'cause I give him back the money that he's lost. I wake him every morning when the clock strikes 8. I'm always punctual, never, never late, with a nice cup of tea and a little round of toast, the sporting life and the winning post. I make him nice and cosy, then I toddle off to work. I do the best I can, for I'm only doing what a woman should do, 'cause he's only a working man. There we go for Jeremy Buck. Faye, do you fancy that?
Sorry, I was too busy reading the comments. I wasn't listening to you.
That's all right. You.
Oh,
I'll
sorry,
stay.
no,
I'll stay in
well,
bed.
no.
I'll stay in bed all day while you go to work.
Well, no, you've already got your son making your tea.
There we go.
You don't need me servicing you as well, as it were. That's so wrong.
What have you got there, Faye?
No, just people. Apparently, Andrew King is in an episode of Poirot.
Oh my word!
Folly, 2013 one. So he's going to post a link.
Oh, brilliant!
A picture of him with Debbie Suchet.
My word!
Yes, everybody's kind of going. Oh, wow,
do I have to bow or curtsy to that? I'm very impressed. Wow, my word! There we go. Well, we have true stars here on the Carradine's Cockney Sing-Alongs as well. Of course, if you like what I do, do join in the fun at Carradine's Cockney Sing-Alongers, the Facebook group, where Faye and I will be going live just after the show this evening, as usual, with a little bit of a post-show debrief once Andrew's gone to bed. Few kind of quick fire requests in. This one goes out to Andy Smith down there in Newton Abbot. He says it's for his wife and everyone else wishing for warmer weather, because it's raining and cold in Newton Abbot. How about this one? I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. There they are, standing in a row. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. You give them a twist, a flick of the wrist, that's what the showman said. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Every ball you throw will make me rich. There stands my wife, the idol of my life, singing roll a bowl, a ball, a penny, a pitch. All together, singing roll a bowl, a penny, a pitch. Singing roll a bowl, a penny, a pitch. Roll a bowl, a bowl, singing roll a bowl, a penny, a pitch. Penny, a pitch. There we go. This one, it was Lonnie Donegan's birthday. Well, it was with the anniversary of Lonnie Donegan's birthday. It's today, I think. And I thought I'd put this one in as a penultimate song this evening. A little bit of My Old Man's a Dustman, that old skiffle classic. This one, Jane Walton has asked this one to be dedicated to John Walton, her husband, and to all who put out the dustbins, especially on a Thursday. Actually, Faye put out the dustbins.
That's me. I do it every week.
There we go. I do it sometimes.
Enough of that working man song. No.
Here we go. A little bit of Lonnie Donegan for you, remembering the king of skiffle. It goes like this. Now here's a little story, to tell it is a must, about an unsung hero that moves away the dust. Some people make a fortune, others earn a mint. My old man don't earn much, in fact, he's flipping skint altogether then. Oh, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. He looks a proper nana in his great big goblin out boots. He makes such a fuss when he pulls them up that he calls them daisy roots. Some folks give tips at Christmas and some of them forget. And when he picks their bins up, he spills them on the steps. Now one old man got nasty to the council road. Next time the old man went round there, he punched him up the throat. Oh, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. Though my old man's a dustman, he's got an heart of gold. He got married recently, though he's 86 years old. We said, you hang on, Dad, you're getting past your prime. He said, but when you get to my age, it helps to pass the time. My old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. Now one day while in a hurry, he missed a lady's bin. He hadn't gone a few yards when she chased after him. What game do you think you're playing? She cried right from the heart. You missed me, am I too late? Nah, jump up on the cart. My old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. Next time you... Oh, last verse. He found a tiger's head one day nailed to a piece of wood. The tiger looked quite miserable, but I suppose it should. Just then from our window a voice began to wail. It said, "Oi, where's my tiger's head?" Oh my old man's an husband, he wears an husband's hat. He wears blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. Next time you see a dustman looking all pale and sad, don't kick him in the dustbin, it might be my old dad. As your father, alright. There we go, a little bit of Lonnie Donegan for you, all of you wonderful sing-alongs. Well, we're coming towards the end of the sing-along this evening. Actually, it's ticked over to half hour. I've got one more song for you. Faye, have you got any shout-outs or comments?
No, nothing. Just apology that I didn't keep my head up during that to do the interjection.
Oh, that's what I was expecting the people at home to be doing.
Well, I hope they did, because I wasn't on the ball.
Andrew did it. Andrew did it too. Well, we're coming to the end. As I said, thank you so much for tuning in this evening, ladies and gentlemen. What would be a Thursday without the sing-along? We'll be here for the foreseeable future, don't you worry. Even when lockdown starts to ease, the regulations start to ease, we'll still be here, certainly going forward. Though who knows whether we'll still be here over the summer. We'll play it by ear. We'll certainly here for the next couple of months.
Sir.
Anyway.
Please, sir, can I have a week off?
Oh, Faye's having a week off.
I am.
You're venturing out, aren't you?
I am. I'm being allowed out of the house. 27th.
Going out.
I'm going out.
My words.
So
Very
I'm
exciting.
sorry, folks.
So
I am
on that
leaving you.
evening, Andrew is going to be running the comments. So
And I'm going to be doing all those things,
anything can happen,
but no after show.
but no after show. I'm just going to go. There we go.
I'm not
So
paying up for that.
no. We shall see how it goes. Well, a huge thank you to my wonderful wife, Faye, for doing the comments. Thank you, Faye.
Good evening.
Wonderful Marcus Reeves, my technical bod, sorting out all the back end and all your messaging and social media stuff while we go live. Thank you, Marcus, for that. And, of course, to you lovely people for tuning in, as you do every Thursday. Thank you so much for joining in and singing along, as always. Last song this evening is one that I'm going to teach you. Well, we've done it before, but I'm hoping that it might become a kind of regular song. It's a wonderful ending song for the sing-along, and will be my ending song for my Tom Carradine's London Songbook at Wilton's Music Hall coming up in the beginning of June. This is London is Saying Goodnight, and this goes out to Brenda Hayes for the entire company of the Gosport Scout Gang Show. Shout out to you guys. Hope you're all doing very well. And actually, I discovered today, Gang Show, it's the 90th birthday of Gang Show next year, and they're having a national gang show at the Apollo Theatre in Hammersmith, the Labatt Apollo in Hammersmith, where they film live at the Apollo. So I will definitely be getting my ticket to go and see that. So very exciting. But yeah, huge shout out to Gosport Gang Show, who sing Gosport is Saying Goodnight when they sing this song. Your lyrics are in the songbook, so you can join in. We'll do it twice through. And it goes like this. London has a melody when night begins to fall. London has a lullaby, a message for you all. London is saying goodnight with a song at the end of the day. The mist on the river is white, and the traffic is fading away. For every light that's shining, there's a heart that's pining for a silver lining of the door. Tomorrow the world will be bright. London is saying goodnight. Well, it's not only London that's saying goodnight. It's me and Faye and Andrew here at Carradine's Cockney Sing Along saying goodnight to you. We'll be here again next Thursday evening, usual time, 8:30 till 9:30 here on Facebook. Until then, stay safe. For every light that's shining, there's a heart that's pining for a silver lining of the dawn. Tomorrow the world will be bright. London is saying goodnight. stay safe until next week. For those of you who are going to join us at Carradine's Cockney Sing-Alongers, come and join us for a little post-show debrief in about 10 minutes. So we'll see you there, and until next week, stay safe. Thanks very much.